Hi guys, I'm a forester here on a beautiful fall day. I hope you're out enjoying the weather like I am. I'm a big fan of Almar knives. I only have a small collection, just these three here, but I'd like to have more. I have the Eagle Classic, the Eagle Ultralight, and then the Hawk Ultralight. This Eagle Classic was one of the first knives that I bought. I love this jigged bone handle. I thought I'd use it as a tactical knife, but it doesn't have a clip, and it's a little bit on the heavy side, so I don't really use it as a tactical knife. I don't carry it regularly. The Hawk Ultralight I bought just as a simple pocket knife. It's one of my favorite, and it gets carried a lot. The Eagle Ultralight was the last Almar knife that I bought, and it's the focus of this video review. What do these three Almar knives have in common, and the reason I like Almar? Basically, simplicity of design and quality construction. They're all three elegant working knives. I'll set the other two aside and just talk about the Eagle Ultralight, but I think it's a great example of the Almar philosophy. I bought this one as a single-purpose, self-defense tactical knife, and you can watch one of my latest videos for my thoughts in general on tactical knives. Sometimes that subject can be controversial, but basically I believe in being prepared to defend myself and others instead of becoming a victim. This Eagle Ultralight is an easy way to fill that tactical knife roll every single day. The weight on it is an amazing 2.6 ounces. It's the lightest tactical knife that I'll probably ever own. Its lightweight is the Eagle Ultralight's best feature. Other tactical knives that you might carry can easily weigh twice as much as the Eagle Ultralight. Now, with added weight comes strength, but the main question is this Eagle Ultralight strong enough? And in my opinion, the answer is yes, mainly because of the quality of construction. The lightweight is made possible because of this handle material. It's linen micarta, and there's no metal liners in it to support it. I don't know if you can see in there, but you can obviously see that there's no metal liners. The pin construction that holds it together is flawless. I can't tell the location of any of these pins by touch. Both the micarta and the pins are smooth to the touch. Now, the clip design is one of my favorites. I like the look of that red Almar logo on the black clip. Along with its light weight, the Eagle goes in and out of my pocket easily because of this clip and the smooth micarta. You know, the knife is very smooth. It doesn't have any traction plan in the form of jimping up here or any rough texture on the handle. However, it does have this slight finger choil down here underneath, and it fits my hand very well with a little bit extending over. The handle's 4.5 inches, and it gives me plenty to hold on to. It also works well in a reverse grip. Moving on to the blade, it's made of Aus-8 Japanese steel. It's 3.5 inches long. Now, I put Aus-8 on par with 440C. I like both of them. They take an edge easily, and they hold the edge for a reasonable length of time with moderate use. My only beef with the steel is that for the cost of the Almar knife, I think they could afford to upgrade to a steel like VG10. I was surprised by two things about this Eagle Ultralight when I got it in my hands. First of all was the length of the blade. I was under the impression that the blade is longer than it actually is. It was advertised as a 4-inch blade, which it is if you measure from the micarta to the very tip of the blade. But the cutting length from here on is actually only 3.5 inches long. Intellectually, I knew all this, but it was still a little bit of a surprise in that when I got it in my hand, the blade seemed shorter than I was expecting. The other mild surprise was how wide the knife is in the closed position. And when I say how wide, I mean this dimension right here. I guess I was under the impression that this knife is a long, narrow blade. One thing I've always said is that you have to actually hold something in your own hands to get a feel for it. These videos help, but they don't replace holding the knife or gun in your own hands. The operation of the knife is simple. It has dual thumb studs and what Almar calls its front lock design, which is a lock back, but they place it up toward the front so that it's easy operation with one hand. And that front lock does make it easy one-handed operation. The knife can be flicked open, but I'm not really big on that, as I've said in other videos. I open it fairly slowly but surely. Here's the way I would open it. Now that took all of probably 1 second, and that's fast enough for me. The knife came sharp enough out of the box from the factory. I've used it very lightly, but I'll cut some paper here to demonstrate the edge. And as you can tell, that's very sharp. Basically, I view the Eagle Ultralight as a single-purpose tactical knife, and I don't plan to use it for cutting regularly. I have other knives for that. Shortly after I got the knife, though, I was in a situation where somebody locked themselves out of the office. They asked if I had anything with a long, thin blade. I started to say no, but I decided to help them out. I felt sorry for them. So out came the Eagle Ultralight, to which they said, "Hey, that's perfect." The end result was a nick in the blade. I'll try to show you that. There you can see the nick in the blade, right toward the end. I'll sharpen that nick out after the video's over. Let me put a comparison knife down for you. Everybody's pretty familiar with the Kershaw Blur. It was one of my very first tactical knives at the time. Turns out it's heavier than what I would like, and I don't prefer that blade shape and thickness. I bought my, well, I'll just leave both of them up there for comparison, but I bought the Eagle Ultralight from Cutlery Shop online. They had it priced for under $100 with free shipping. And like I said, I'd like to see the steel upgraded for that price, but I'm happy with the knife overall. This is the first of 3 tactical knife videos that I plan to make. I'll review either the Spyderco Police or the Emerson Gentleman Gem next week. Comment below which you would like to see first. Y'all have a good day.